Looks like you play on the PC, is that right? What?
On the shores of Lake Erie here in the city of rock and roll. Our coverage of the NFL brings us to Huntington
You got water out there, you
Field.
got food outside,
Straight
you're
ahead,
good.
it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Cleveland Browns.
Playing in the rain.
Well, this weather is
rain.
not cooperating as we're set to go. And off we go from Cleveland. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
What? You ate. Been outside.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The first carry from Quinshon Judkins. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
With Sanders on the pistol. That's caught. Here's Quinshon Judkins. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. From the pistol, here's Judkins. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go, strike.
Another one for Judkins. And now all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Catch made. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out-route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Viking 18. Streak. Rig. 7 Pirates.
3rd and short here, Sanders. That one's taken in by the rookie out of USC. And they bring him down around the 34. That's good for 7 yards. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Rig alert, rig alert.
So timeout comes in with the play clock down to just 3 seconds. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Good opening drive to this point. They've got another first down at the 34.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Working quickly here. Play action, Sanders. This one falls incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
That's a pretty good pass. He just didn't hold on to it.
Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, well, went right through.
Trey Tucker to return it. Things going well so far. Pass midfield, and he's got space. And a huge effort sets up his offense in a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
I'll raise my hand, Kate. When I think of complimentary football, not often enough do I give compliments and credit to special teams units. But that's what they just did. Okay, defense gives up a field goal. Compliment your offense. Compliment your defense. Do your job. Do it well. And set your team up for success. That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
At the 27-yard line.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. Another give here to Jensen. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's good for a Raiders first.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First down, Smith to throw. Buying some time right. Ooh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to be hit and sent out after about a gain of 1, hitting 2 yards there.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Throwing on third, Smith. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the time.
Good defense on both sides.
For the quarterback.
Kick by Trujillo is good. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Flushed out of the pocket. Knocked in by Njoku left side. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep them from finding something. They'll go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
Liking 18.
At the end of one, a field goal for each side, but no one has found the end zone just yet. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this.
On the set.
We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll have it 2nd and 8. Duncan standing right. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. 3rd and long for him here. On the move, headed right. There's this one deep down the right side. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Running the same defense over and over and over again. Just spamming
right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. That's taken at the 15. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Smith. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying getting that one to Brock Bowers. And it sets up 2nd down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And he gets him around 6 there. Brought down their time by Kendall Fuller.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
On 3rd down, Genty. Runs around and he's got space. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetitions to make it look easy.
Buys time, rolling right. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. A sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Back to the air, it's Smith. That's cut at the 4. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent, when you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
From the red zone now. It's a screen play to Jency. And in for the touchdown! The Raiders take a second quarter lead. This is Trujillo trying to point after. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Returning it from the 4. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now. Hey, Cougar 19. Ready,
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
ready.
Another game to Judkins. This is close, but I think they stopped him
Kill it.
short, partner. Yep, spots at the